You wake on a threadbare carpet, stained yellow, stretching endlessly under flickering fluorescent lights. The air is damp, metallic, heavy. Every step echoes unnaturally. Walls stretch farther than they should. Ahead, the corridor twists. Familiar landmarks vanish. Only beige walls. Only the hum of electricity. Shadows linger where none should be. They stretch. They twist. They retreat. Return the moment you look away. A path splits. One side swallows the weak light. You step forward. The carpet pulses faintly beneath your feet. A whisper brushes your ear. Soft. Indistinct. Gone before you locate it. You turn a corner. A room opens. Cubicles. Desks piled with yellowed papers. Ceiling tiles stained and sagging. The air thick, suffocating. Somewhere, a door slams. Distant. Violent. Everywhere and nowhere. A cracked monitor flickers. Static ripples like liquid. Your face reflected in fragments. You step closer. Electricity hums through your bones. Fluorescent lights flicker faster. Shapes lurk in the corners. Gone when you blink. Returning to the hallway, it has changed. Doors appear where none existed. Rooms twist impossibly. Dead ends stretch farther than physics allows. The building is alive. Shaping itself around fear. Footsteps follow. Or whispers. You cannot tell. No matter how fast you move, they match your pace. You run. The carpet blurs. Walls lean. The ceiling presses down. Your voice echoes. Warped. Delayed. Sometimes not your own. Every shadow holds waiting. Patient. Knowing. Hungry. Ahead, a faint light flickers. Inviting. Dangerous. You move toward it. Curiosity. Fear. Both pull you forward. Each, you step forward, leaving the flickering hallway behind. The next corridor narrows, walls closing in, coated with peeling paint. A musty smell rises, sharp with decay. The lights above buzz, casting long, restless shadows that move without reason. Doors appear along the walls, some hanging crooked, others sealed shut. You try one, locked. You move on. The carpet beneath your feet feels rougher. Threadbare patterns blur. Every step echoes, longer than before. Your heartbeat pounds, matching the distant hum. A faint voice drifts down the hall. Indistinct. Too soft to understand. You strain to listen. The sound fades, replaced by a sudden slam from behind. You spin. Nothing. Only the corridor stretching endlessly, twisting impossibly. You enter a room. The ceiling dips low, tiles cracked and sagging. Rows of shelves, filled with dusty boxes. Some topple as you brush past. The air grows colder. Your breath fogs in the dim light. A shadow moves just beyond sight. You freeze. Wait. Nothing. From somewhere above, a fluorescent light flickers violently, then dies. Darkness swallows the room. Silence follows. Every nerve screams. You take a cautious step forward. The floorboards groan underfoot, louder than reason allows. The hallway beyond shifts again. Angles bend, walls slant. You sense a presence behind you, not chasing, but observing. Patient. Calculating. The faint whisper returns. Now closer. You can't tell if it's in front or behind. You reach a set of stairs, descending into a basement of impossibly low ceilings and cracked concrete walls. Water drips somewhere unseen. The echo of each droplet fills the space. A door at the end opens slightly, light spilling. You move toward it, drawn, hesitant. The air grows thicker. Time stretches strangely. Every footstep seems to take hours. You glance behind. The stairwell seems longer, darker. Shadows crawl along the walls, shapes that vanish when your eyes focus. You understand now, the build. You move deeper into the endless corridor. The walls are no longer straight, they lean and twist, closing and opening unpredictably. The carpet underfoot feels threadbare and spongy, giving slightly as if something breathes beneath it. The air is colder here, carrying a faint smell of damp concrete and mold. Doors appear where none should exist. One stands slightly ajar. Light spills out unevenly, throwing strange, elongated shadows. You push it open. Inside, the room is filled with rows of old filing cabinets. Papers spill onto the floor, yellowed and curling. Every drawer is labeled, but the words are illegible, symbols you cannot recognize. A sound echoes, a soft scuff, then silence. You hold your breath. The hum of electricity grows louder, vibrating in your skull. The fluorescent lights above flicker faster. Shapes dart in the corners of your vision, gone the moment you look directly. You leave the room. The hallway stretches into a space that seems both familiar and alien. Walls appear to breathe, expanding and contracting subtly. Your footsteps echo unnaturally. Somewhere, a door creaks. You glance behind. Nothing. Yet the feeling of being watched persists, relentless. You reach a staircase descending into darkness. Each step groans, though the stairs are old concrete. The walls are wet to the touch. A faint light flickers at the bottom. Compelled, you descend. The shadows grow longer, slithering along the walls, shapes indistinct but undeniably present. At the bottom, a large room opens. The ceiling is impossibly low, covered in mold-stained tiles. Old office furniture is scattered. Chairs tipped over. Desks empty. A computer hums quietly, though its screen is black. The air is thick and heavy. A distant door slams, echoing through the labyrinthine space. You take a cautious step forward. The floor creaks underfoot, louder than it should. You notice a small, cracked window along the wall. Outside, nothing but darkness, yet faint em. You step into another corridor. The walls now shimmer faintly, as if coated with moisture. Every surface seems slightly alive. The carpet wrinkles beneath your feet, folding in ways impossible for its material. Light flickers unevenly, throwing long, twitching shadows. Doors appear randomly. One opens to a room full of mannequins, posed in awkward positions, their eyes dark, following. You glance away. When you look back, they have shifted. One leans unnaturally, closer than before. You step back. Heart racing. The hallway twists violently. Angles collapse. Rooms appear, vanish. A broken clock ticks, though time feels distorted. The hum of electricity pulses in rhythm with your fear. Shapes flicker at the edges of vision, indistinct, malformed. You reach an elevator shaft, doors open but empty inside. You step closer, light from below illuminating grime-stained walls. A faint whisper calls your name, yet the voice is yours, warped and distant. You step back. The hallway stretches longer, deeper. A faint stairwell descends ahead. You move cautiously. Water drips from cracks above. Footsteps echo, not yours. Shapes dart past your peripheral vision. You understand, you are inside something alive, aware. Reality bends, waiting for you to slip. Finally, at the end of the hall, a single door. Light spills faintly. Hope. Or trap. You approach. Shadows recoil, then return, twisting and writhing. You reach for the handle. The air is thick, electric. The door opens. Beyond it, more corridors, more impossibilities. Endless. Alive. Watching. You realize there is no exit. Only forward. Only the building. Only the waiting. You step inside, and the corridor swallows you whole.